If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question, I'm so ugly and lonely, what do I do? Answer by Ove Bipari. You're not ugly. You're just poor. Jokes apart. This might also mean that you are not working out enough to make your body shape to be pretty at its fullest. Image courtesy, Google. Answer by Kathleen Grace. Han, I'd like to suggest one simple thing to you. Stop looking in the mirror. You are being overly critical of your appearance and using that to beat yourself up with. Being a teenager is really tough, and we go through all kinds of sordid emotions. We can be very hard on ourselves. But I would also like to say one thing. You are not looking at yourself. You are looking at a reflection. You can never actually see your true self by looking in a mirror, so judging yourself in that way is judging what's not real. Now, you are at an age where your body too is not only going through emotional changes, but there will be physical changes as well. So you are evolving, much like a work of art, while it's developing and being worked on. Sometimes it can feel like a bit incomplete and out of balance, but it takes time for things to develop, and you've got a long way to go. Very few people are beautiful at the age of 13. It takes a little longer. Do you know Taylor Swift? Well, this is Taylor Swift at age 12. So, as you can see, she's changed quite a bit since she was that age. Everyone does. Now, there's one big thing you need to understand. What makes a person beautiful is not just how they look, but how they feel about themselves. So all those feelings you are having, you will project them out, and people won't see you for who you are, but for what you see that you hate. So, that's why I suggested not looking in the mirror. That way you won't be attached to what you think you see, but more in what you see in your mind's eye. You have an idea in your mind of what you look like from the inside, and if you hold to that, that is what people will see. That is who you will become. If you focus less on looking and criticizing, you will ease the pressure of what you think you are supposed to look like, and you will become the person you are meant to be. Now, that aside, that picture example you gave is a wonderful face. It's kind, gentle, comforting, secure, and trusting. Tell me what's so different from that face than these? This is a face very much like yours, one of the most beautiful women in the world. I'd just like to suggest to you that you are being too hard on yourself, that you are likely more than you can imagine, and that you are being overly critical about your looks because that's what some people do to pick themselves apart. You lose confidence in yourself by doing that, and all it does is hurt. Try not looking, try just seeing yourself by how you behave, by who you are, not by what you think you see, because what you see is not from the eye of the beholder, but the eye of the critic. And thanks Tindy for the A2A. I clicked pass by mistake, so just wanted to say thanks for asking. Answer by Sangayu. Let's be realistic here. Most of the time, traditionally unattractive people will be disadvantaged. That's the truth about the world we are living now. I say word attractive because whatever your physical form is, you can make yourself attractive. You may be born with physical features that's not considered beautiful in your country, that only mean you are given a chance to work harder than average person. Charm others and force your way into attractiveness. Choose clothes that appropriately complement your body. There are whole categories on Pinterest about that. Use makeup if you can afford to. Physically fit people tend to be attractive. Smiles, confidence and genuine expression are attractive. Smart yet humble persona is undeniably attractive. Ugly personality is not attractive. Being slouchy is not attractive. Lamenting about how ugly you are is not attractive. But remember that this is not a competition and obsessed about your attractiveness level. What's important is to be a good person who does not harm others, and importantly yourself.